Coffee, anyone? Well, let me tell you, you're going to have to watch this episode right now to see about Stephanie Bunnett and Kunjani Craft Coffee. They are not just a coffee, they're also somebody that gives back to the community and afar. Don't miss it. Watch it now.
Really, Mary?
Hey, it's Mary Bartos of the Bartos Group and Premier Plus Realty, and it is my distinct pleasure to have Stephanie Bunnett with me today. Hello, Stephanie.
Hi, Mary.
Stephanie joins us from Kunjani Craft Coffee, and they are a fair trade coffee products that they sell. Stephanie, tell everybody about what fair trade coffee means, because that's a new term for me.
Sure. Yes. No, firstly, thank you so much for having me as a guest on your show. And yeah, our whole business model, not just the coffee, but in our whole shop, we try and pay fair trade prices for the things that we have in our gallery and retail store, as well as for the coffee. And it's just about making sure that we're paying the producers and the farmers what they deserve to produce this coffee and to produce these products, because the coffee industry is such a huge industry. And it's so easy for the farmers and the producers not to be paid fairly. So that's something that's really important to us, to make sure that everyone is getting taken care of.
I love that, Stephanie. I love some of the things that you guys do, and we're going to come back to coffee in a minute. But before somebody might tune out, talk about clean water in villages in Africa that you're doing, because I've personally supported some, they're like $2,000 clean water tank, whatever you call them, right?
Right,
Well,
exactly.
And talk about what you're doing.
We have our own nonprofit through Kunjani. It's called the Kunjani Project, and we focus on raising money to put in water pumps into Africa. And a lot of the pumps that have been put in are a little different from the ones that we put in, where they're a little harder for women, children, and the elderly population to actually use them. So the pumps that we put in, they're more like a hand pump like this. And so any age or gender can actually pump the water, which is much better for the communities. So we've done a lot of work on that, and we've raised a good amount of money thanks to our supporters and to our customers. And yeah, it's just been really amazing to expand our efforts just from, coffee and space in here in Naples to Africa as well.
Oh, I love that. What do these pumps and wells cost per?
So the people that we work with, they've actually changed it. They used to be 10,000 actually for one, but now they are allowing people to donate, as supporters or as like businesses, or, where we come from. We can actually just donate whatever we can, and they disperse it amongst different pumps, which I think is a little bit better than trying to, have the pressure of raising the full 10,000 before one pump can actually be installed. So they've changed that a little bit. So it's just any little bit you can, and then that goes towards multiple pumps.
It's interesting, because if this is something that, speaks to your heart, you'll take a donation, not just a cup of coffee, right? Somebody can
Absolutely.
come in and say, I want this donation to go to this, and you can oversee that.
Yeah, absolutely. And people can even donate through our website, so they don't even have to come in.
That's brilliant, because, I know there's a high net worth in Naples area with people that love to give back, and they don't necessarily know where to do that. And clean water is definitely important in many countries, especially in Africa, where people don't have access to that water. But not only in Africa, you're supporting, I love, Stephanie, what you're doing here locally with, a charity. Talk about what you guys do each month.
Thank you so much. Yeah, so we support a local nonprofit every month. We choose a different one, and we're actually booked up for the rest of the year, which is such a blessing. And we take any nonprofit here in Naples. So it doesn't matter the organization or the cause, we will support the nonprofit, and we basically sponsor them for the month. And they can leave flyers or information, or if they need like a donation, cash donation, or goods, items, food, clothing, anything like that, we set up a little station in our store, and people can donate and drop things off. So it's more about awareness as well as donations.
That's a passion we at the Bartos Group have. And I can't say that we do it monthly, but coming up for us in October is battered women. One of our staff is actually doing a 10K or a 5K run in Sugden Park. So if you're so inclined, to get involved in that, Stephanie's booked up, but if that's something else that you're inclined to do. And then we do Alzheimer's in the month of November. Many of our team members have had people where that's touched us, among other things that we do in the year. But I just love your heart of a servant. Stephanie, talk about the coffee, because without the coffee, none of this happens, right? So talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely. So when we opened our store, of course, we're a coffee shop, but we do the nonprofit and we have our gallery side of it. But the coffee is the main reason that people come into our doors. And we work with some amazing importers that make sure that they create long-lasting relationships with the farmers and the producers, so that they're not only, taking care of them, but creating a long-lasting relationship so that they can be more transparent with the pricing, they can be more sustainable long-term, and not only just with fair trade pricing, because that's really impacted by the market, but actually going a step further and making sure that the farmers are paid a living income. So making sure that they are getting paid fairly for those products that they produce, and making sure that they can actually live off of those products as well, which is just so important to us.
It is. You have an accent. Where are you from, Stephanie, originally?
I'm from Zimbabwe. So I'm from Africa, actually. So which is why we have the African.
Yeah, I love that. And tell everybody where they can find you.
Sure. So we're located on Seagate Drive, right across from the entrance to Waterside Shops here in Naples. We've been open for over 5 years now, which has just been amazing. The community here in Naples is just so incredible. And we love our regulars that visit us every day, as well as any new people that come in. We just want to make everyone feel like they're stepping into our home and having a cup of tea or coffee with us on the couch. Just everyone's welcome.
That. Love that. If you have not stopped by Kunjani Craft Coffee, we're going to put their address, we're going to put their website. So if you want to donate through them for one of these great causes, boy, I know Stephanie would love that. I would personally love that. There's such a need. And if you're looking for somewhere to put some money, boy, these causes can certainly help. So until next time, Stephanie, thank you for joining us here on Real and Mary. And I'm Mary Bartos with the Bartos Group of Premier Plus Realty. And we hope to see you having a cup of coffee or donating at Kunjani Craft Coffee.
Thank you.